What's up guys? Welcome back to Out of Office TV. Alright, Wanderlust Warriors, buckle up. We're diving into 2025's coolest travel spots that are still slightly under the radar. You know, the places you can visit and smugly tell your friends, oh, I went there before it was a thing. These are the destinations you'll want to hit before the Instagram crowds descend. Tromso is like stepping into a snow globe, but with Wi-Fi and craft beer. Nestled in Norway's Arctic Circle, this place is a winter wonderland that goes hard on natural beauty. Think northern lights that make you believe in magic, fjords that look photoshopped, and wildlife that casually strolls by like it owns the place. Plus, Tromso has a buzzing cultural scene with music festivals and Sami traditions to experience. Aurora Borealis chasing. From September to April, the northern lights are the main act. Pro tip, book a guided tour to escape the city lights and get the best views. Fjord cruising. Hop on a boat and glide through icy waters while spotting seals and maybe even a sneaky whale. In summer, you can try kayaking for a more hands-on experience. Tromso Arctic Alpine Botanic Garden, because who doesn't love plants that can survive harsher conditions than you? It's a surprisingly vibrant place even in colder months. Polaria Museum. Learn about Arctic wildlife and climate in this quirky iceberg-shaped building. Don't miss the panoramic movie about Svalbard's rugged nature. Midnight Sun Hikes. If you're there in summer, the sun legit doesn't set. Go on a midnight hike to see the landscape bathed in perpetual golden light. Top spots include Mount Storsteinen and Tromsdal Stinden. Emma's Drommerkjøkken. This charming spot serves up local dishes like reindeer stew and Arctic char. Mathallen Tromso, a foodie paradise with Norwegian tapas and locally sourced ingredients. Fiskekompaniet, a waterfront restaurant where the seafood is so fresh it might still be swimming. Rust Theater Bistro, perfect for cosy dining with dishes like lamb shank and cod cheeks. The city is small enough to walk, but if you're heading to the outskirts, and you totally should, rent a car or hop on one of the reliable buses. Just be prepared for sticker shock. Norway isn't cheap. Taxis are pricey but sometimes unavoidable in freezing weather. Skip trying to wing it with Northern Lights hunting. The lights are finicky, so invest in a guided tour or a good app that predicts activity. Also, don't underestimate how cold it gets. Pack proper winter gear. The vibe in Tromso is a perfect mix of cosy and adventurous. One day you're sipping hot chocolate in a cute cafe. The next, you're dog sledding across a snowy expanse. Pure magic. Ever wanted to feel like you've landed on another planet without the whole NASA training thing? San Pedro de Atacama is the spot. This desert town sits in the middle of the driest desert on Earth, and it's packed with landscapes that'll blow your mind. Salt flats, geysers, volcanoes and otherworldly rock formations. It's a photographer's dream. Its remote charm and indigenous culture add a special vibe you won't find anywhere else. Valle della Luna, Moon Valley. Picture jagged rock formations that glow under the setting sun. Perfect for that wanderer of the universe photo. El Tatio Geysers. Wake up before dawn and watch these steaming giants come alive in the chilly morning air. It's one of the highest geyser fields in the world. Lagunas Altiplanicas. High altitude lakes that are so picturesque you'll wonder if they're real. Bonus, flamingos. Visit Laguna Miscanti and Laguna Maniquez for jaw-dropping views. Stargazing. The Atacama Desert has some of the clearest skies on the planet. Book a tour with a giant telescope and prepare to have your mind blown by the cosmos. Pucara de Quito, an ancient fortress that gives you a glimpse into pre-Columbian history. Adobe, a rustic spot serving hearty dishes like llama meat stew and empanadas. Their outdoor seating under the stars is unbeatable. La Estaca, fusion cuisine with Andean flavours. Try their quinoa risotto or their grilled meats. Tcunza, perfect for sampling local Atacama flavours in a cosy setting. Cafe Adobe, great for lighter bites, coffee and desserts after a long day of exploring. The town itself is tiny, so walking is easy. For exploring the desert, you'll want to join guided tours or rent a bike if you're feeling ambitious. If you rent a car, make sure you're confident driving on rough terrain. Organised tours are your best bet for hassle-free exploration. Avoid visiting in February. It's the rainy season, and flash floods can mess up your desert dream. Also, don't skimp on sunscreen. The sun here is brutal. Stay hydrated and pace yourself at high altitudes to avoid altitude sickness. San Pedro de Atacama is like Mother Nature showing off. One minute you're standing on a salt flat that stretches forever, and the next you're surrounded by steaming geysers and towering volcanoes. Add in the stargazing, and you'll swear you've left Earth altogether. Houston is the ultimate plot twist. It's got a rep for oil and cowboy hats, but it's actually one of the most diverse, vibrant cities in the US. From world-class food to cutting-edge art to space nerd heaven, Houston's energy is infectious. Plus, it's still somewhat off the radar compared to Austin, for now. Houston's cultural and culinary scenes make it a must-visit destination. NASA's Johnson Space Center, because Houston, we have a problem, never gets old. Check out real spacecraft and geek out over the history of space exploration. The Space Center has immersive exhibits and astronaut meet and greets. Museum District, with 19 museums. Yes, 19. There's something for everyone. The Menil Collection and the Museum of Fine Arts are must-visits. The Houston Museum of Natural Sciences Dinosaur Hall is a family favourite. Buffalo Bayou Park. Rent a bike or kayak and explore. This urban green space that snakes through the city. Check out the War Drive Bat Colony for a unique sunset show. Foodie heaven. From Vietnamese pho to Tex-Mex tacos to Indian dosa, Houston's food scene is as global as it gets. Don't miss a stop at the original Ninfa's for fajitas that'll ruin all other fajitas for you. Crawfish at Crawfish and Noodles is another must-try. Nightlife in Edo, East Downtown. Craft cocktails, live music, and street art galore. It's got that gritty cool vibe that'll make you feel like a local. Ninfa's on Navigation, the birthplace of fajitas. Enough said. Hugo's, high-end Mexican cuisine with dishes like lamb barbacoa and mole. Their weekend brunch is legendary. Truth Barbecue. Come hungry and early for some of the best brisket you'll ever eat. Crawfish and Noodles, Viet Cajun fusion at its finest. Their garlic butter crawfish is iconic. Xochi, creative Oaxacan dishes that'll transport your taste buds to Mexico. Houston is sprawling, so renting a car is your best bet. The Metro Rail is decent for getting around downtown and the Museum District, but for everything else, you'll want wheels. Ride shares are widely available if you're skipping the car rental. Avoid visiting in the peak of summer unless you enjoy sweating through your clothes. Houston's heat and humidity are not for the faint-hearted. Houston is a cultural melting pot with a swagger all its own. It's the kind of place where you can explore a space museum in the morning, feast on world-class cuisine for lunch, and dance to live music under the stars at night. Underrated? For now. Incredible? Absolutely. Book early. These spots are gaining popularity fast. Lock in your accommodations and tours before the secret's out. Pack smart. Tromso, layers, San Pedro, sunscreen and a refillable water bottle. Houston, comfortable clothes for walking and sweating. Sorry, but it's true. Blend in. Avoid looking like a tourist stereotype. Do your research, respect local customs, and don't be afraid to chat with locals. These destinations are about to blow up, so get there now and enjoy the bragging rights later. Whether you're chasing northern lights, trekking through a Martian desert, or soaking up big city energy with a side of queso, 2025 is your year to explore like a pro. Get on it, guys, and don't miss out. We'll see you on the next one.